Maddie. I wrote and directed the play with help of Teddy.
Yeah, I'm Teddy. I helped direct the play. Really minimal. Maddie wrote the whole thing.
Thank you so much for coming. It's been a long process over the last 2 weeks. We're all really, really proud of our actors, and the tech looks great. I hope you all really enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy the show.
Thank you.
The eyes. They say everything, or maybe I'm just better at reading them. They're quite indescribable, really. They're the first thing I notice, the first impression I get. It's nothing to do with the color or anything to do with the rest of the face. It's just this certain quality that they have, something trusting, off-putting, maybe. It's probably less to do with the way that they look and more to do with the way that they make you feel. And noticing that, really noticing that feeling is the difference. I mean, everybody can do it, does it even. You look at someone and you see them. Their eyes just stand out. They're warm, deep, kind, stern, maybe. And then you get this physical reaction, a jolt forwards to talk to them, a warm feeling of flush comfortableness, a recoil inwards. You ask people in love what first attracted you to your partner, and half of them would say their eyes. It's the kindness, the passion, the way their eyes lit up, how they smiled with their eyes, kind eyes. People do it all the time without realizing. People fall in love just like that, just from that first impression. I mean, you could be friends with someone for years, live with them even, and not even know the color of their eyes, but something told you when you first met them that you could trust them. It's the same in the sense that I think you can look at someone and feel this coldness, a wash over your spine, a shiver telling you that this person is not looking at, not seeing me, no, because everybody wants to be seen. This person is looking at me, reading my thoughts, and invading me. Their eyes are just these two dead orbs. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and some people have no soul.
You're captivating when you talk. You know that?
Dana, was it?
What is it? Are my eyes telling you something?
No, they remind me of my dad's.
Dana, your theories on identifying deviancy through physical characteristics are archaic, but certainly interesting.
Not theories as much as they are observations.
I don't think I have to remind you observations until tested hold no sense of reliability, nor can I see any way of this being a replicable method. You've read The Criminal Man, I assume, or at least are aware of the main topics, genetic throwbacks, atavistic features, and such.
Yes, I've studied his work.
And
It's incredibly naive and reductionist. The whole thing lacked any kind of consistency.
the glassy-eyed murderers he identifies?
Ridiculous when you put it like that. I'll admit, it's not exactly scientific, nor do I think it could be replicated in any kind of effective or reliable way, but an intriguing idea, no?
Intriguing. Certainly, your interest in biological explanations for offending behavior, although I hesitate to call it that, is refreshing. I enjoyed reading your application about it on your essay.
You read my application?
Do you think I'd offer you an internship without reading your application?
No, I presume someone on your behalf would have read it for you.
No. I like to handle all parts of the recruitment process. I'm a control freak. But aren't we all? Why? Is there something on there that you didn't want me to
No,
read?
no, it was just a surprise. A good surprise.
Glad to be making a good first impression. Although, you already formed one the second I walked in, didn't you? What about the rest? The other interns? What were your first impressions of them?
All right, I guess.
Vague.
I've not long met them.
Come now, Nina. I thought you read people better than anyone.
I didn't claim that.
What physical reaction do they evoke?
I wouldn't want to sway any impressions you may already have.
Diplomatic thing, aren't you? I told you. I'm a control freak. I love forming my own impressions of people, regardless of what others think. So, tell me, what about the girl, Imogen? You can't tell me you don't already have some strong feelings about her.
She's very self-assured, independent, confident.
Not impressing me yet, Dana. I think anyone can read that with their eyes closed. Tell me, what feeling do you get from her? What do her eyes say?
She's ruthless, prickly, but not cold.
She's a bitch.
I didn't mean that.
It's okay, Dana. I'm not going to make you agree with me. I recruited her for her innovative mind and intelligent nature, not for how she interacts in the playground. And the boy, Ewan?
He seems nice, well-spoken, perhaps a little out of touch. I haven't fully settled around him yet.
Probably gets it from his dad. His dad owns one of the biggest private medical centers in the UK. Interesting to see how the three of you would play out together.
It's been all right so far.
Has it? Getting tea. Would you like one?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Something to say, Imogen?
No.
Well, I let your jacket get.
Oh, yeah. It's just a ray of fucking sunshine,
I
isn't
didn't
it?
realize there was a dress code.
You would know all about dress codes, wouldn't you, Ewan? Left school early last year, no?
Sorry. I definitely realized waiting around in this.
Same.
If I'd known, I would have brought my homework with me.
What did you do before this?
Just odd jobs here and there. I mostly spent the last few years traveling. South America, Southeast Asia, everyone should do it.
Really? Any favorite places?
Brazil, for sure. I did get addicted to the acai bowls, though. Oh, Colombia was great. And Puerto Rico? We spent time hiking through the El Yunque forest of Rio Grande. The sights there were fantastic.
Wow, you don't seem to like talking about it all that much.
No, I'm quite humble about it, actually. How about you? What did you do before this?
Same, yeah, kind of. I worked with a few different psychologists, mainly interning and shadowing. No money in it though. The travelling will have to wait.
Sounds fulfilling. You're putting me to shame, Dana. Oh, my dad gave me some experience in his place. I didn't want to do too much though.
Because too much work experience looks horrible on a CV.
I meant because I don't want all my work experience coming from the same place, especially when that place happens to be my dad's company. I don't want any rumours going around that I got this job because of my dad.
I can't listen to you two.
You don't have to.
You don't even
Imogen?
know.
You dodged a bullet, but it got bollocking.
I don't know why I said that.
No, it was good. Look, don't make her too much. She's always been like this.
You know her?
She used to work for my dad. We saw each other a lot when I shadowed him.
Wow, that must have been fun.
She was a bit more upbeat. Slightly.
So what happened?
Well, she was found wearing my dad's dick. Yeah, kind of ruined her mood. But that's what happens when you sleep around to get ahead. And all blew up in her face when everyone refused to hire her after.
Jeez. How did your mum take it, the affair?
Spent thousands on therapy, pills that never beyond recognition. Tried hypo 2, no, 3 times. And now she takes part in a group of running classes around the city.
Wow. And your dad?
Probably sleeping with his new assistant. Imogen stopped working as an intern. Harmless picky.
Hey, it's hardly embarrassing. Dr. Dunn is one of the most credited forensic psychologists in the country. I mean, there must be a reason that you're working here, a part of his job or the research that you're interested in.
Well, yeah, there is. I am interested in rehabilitation. You know, adults released from prison have a proven reoffending rate of nearly 40%. Clearly the programs offered to them just aren't working.
I don't know. Maybe it's the lack of support on the outside that matters. You know, most people find that their only reliable source of food, shelter, and safety comes from within the prison. Not to mention the bonding, routine, mental health support and education.
Huh. So, if someone asked you why people commit crimes, you would say, for a good kicking beans on toast?
No, I lie more on the nature side of the debate.
So much as?
Also a huge factor, just one I'm less interested in.
And free will?
Not really.
How very deterministic.
Well, it's a nice thought that we're not determined by our childhood, our parents, and our biological lineage, but I just don't believe it.
We're defined by it.
Exactly.
That's a depressing thought. I mean, look at me. If I'm defined by my parents, my childhood, what does that make me? A stuck-up, no good, emotionless aristocrat. Oh, and a serial cheater. Oh God, please tell me that's not true, Dana. There must be something redeemable about me. Go on, look at me. What do you see?
What?
Hey, I'm not done talking to you yet. Do you think you can just walk away from me? Do you think you can just ignore me? And you giving me those wide fucking eyes like you see something. So go on then, tell me. Tell me, buddy, what do you see? Because I see it when I look at you. Oh, things have changed. You are breaking my fucking heart, buddy! So go on then. Tell me, what do you see?
When you look at me, what do you see?
I see... You're drunk.
Ha! Hungover, actually, but close. I'm off for a smoke. You want one?
No, thanks though.
That's a good one. Interesting read. I knew the guy. Mad as a bag of cats, but an intelligent man. Worked on a few cases in London, mostly murderers and rapists. Do you remember the Laughing Killer case, 2010? He interviewed that man in prison for months. I encouraged him to write it all down, come back to it, write a memoir maybe. He loved that idea. He had a very inflated ego.
I won't mention it too if I meet him then.
Not want to feel a man's ego. I'm sure you won't. He still does some work now in London for the Met.
You don't see him anymore?
No, not much. It's been a few years. Still keep in touch occasionally, mainly passing work to each other.
I'm sorry.
And you? How are you getting along?
Good.
The workload not too much?
I'm enjoying it, actually.
Good. I knew you'd be able to handle it. Oh, all that research stuff, I think it'd be lost on the other two. Still getting on with them?
Still? Yes.
You and Ewan seem close.
We are, I suppose. We bond over determinism and bitching. It's nice to have someone to talk to who has the same interests as you.
It is? Do you meet at work often?
Sometimes he'll give me a lift home or we'll go for coffee.
I don't think I have to remind you about workplace boundaries, do I?
No, we're just friends. We debate, argue more like. Well, I wonder if we're destined to be exactly like our parents. Their influence in our childhoods, how we learn to react to stimuli, how we communicate, how we adapt in situations, as well as who we are biologically, our vulnerabilities, our mutations. We don't argue that certain mental health disorders have biological marks in later generations. Maybe deviance works the same. Maybe as much as people try and fight it, there's no free will in it.
predetermined deviancy? People aren't born bad, Dana.
Maybe some people are, like a rot on the brain passed down through generations.
And you should just what? You hunt them down, lock them up, before any crime is committed?
No?
I'm going to act as if we didn't just have this conversation. Some work I have to do. I'll be off the rest of the night. Keep it. Bring it back to me tomorrow.
This is ridiculous. He has me running around like I'm his secretary. Oh, you, of course, get to help run his experiments.
I'm helping you, aren't I?
Why does he like you so
I
much?
don't know, maybe because I'm pleasant to be around.
Oh, yeah. You're just so fucking sweet, aren't you? You know, this whole sweetness thing is pointless, right? People may act like they love you now, but anyone, and I mean anyone, is willing to sell you out in order to get what they want. They'll do anything to get it.
Like sleeping with the boss.
Oh, yeah. Figured he'd tell you that. Did he also show you the video? The one where security threw me out of the building in front of everyone? Oh, no? Wow, I'm surprised. He loves to show that video. People love to make judgments about me without even knowing me. Do you know how long it took me to find a job after that? I was tainted after that. Do you want to know what really happened? He told me that he loved me and that he would protect me. He came on to me that first time. He pursued me, touched me, kissed me. So when this girl, this intern found out about our affair, I wasn't afraid because I knew he loved me. And it wouldn't matter because it would come out eventually. You know, when he left his wife. So the next day, I go into work, and I see my whole office, and my desk is tacked up into this tiny little box. I go straight to his office, and he sat there like nothing was different. So I call out to him. Hey, John. What's wrong, John? Did I do something wrong, John? You said you loved me, John. Eventually, security kicked me out of the building, and I never saw him again. But of course, I ended up here with this fucking useless son. So yeah, don't trust anyone.
I'm sorry. He shouldn't have done that to you, and the intern
It
was
has
not-
nothing to do with her. That's People will sell you out and fuck you over to get ahead. It's what happens. It's a natural part of business and climbing that fucking ladder. I'm not mad that she did it. I'm mad that I was too naive to realize what was going on.
So you commend what she did.
I would do the exact same thing in her shoes.
Then I shouldn't trust you either.
We're not friends, Dana. And we're not going to be friends. We're climbing the same ladder, and someone's got to go first.
Okay, if you can make peace with that.
The only person you can blame for your failures is yourself. And I refuse to stand in my own way. The only thing that would keep me up awake at night is knowing that I didn't do everything I could to get where I wanted to be.
You can handle the rest.
Oh yeah, just stay out of my way, Dana. That's it. No harm done.
Just stay out of his way, darling. No matter what he does, promise me. Mommy's fine, darling. You're fine, you're safe. Just stay out of his way, promise me.
Okay.
Good.
I think maybe I was wrong in my initial impression of the others.
Really?
Fuck off.
Sit down. Tell me what happened.
It's It's nothing really, it's just, I think my initial judgment was askew, is all.
Ah, your completely reliable method of identification. Failing you already.
I normally have such a good sense of these things as well.
Maybe something's on your mind. Something distracting you, Dana? I'm curious. We've always talked about your experiences in many different judicial environments, but you never actually divulged into one. Care to enlighten me?
Okay. I suppose the one that sticks out to me the most was back a few years ago. I was working for this prison psychologist up north. He was working on this case of this middle-aged woman. She'd been in prison 7, maybe 8 years at this point, and was being considered to transfer into open state. He was tasked to interview her and to file a report on his findings. Interviews I was allowed to shadow. And it was in that very first second of that first interview that I noticed it. The fidgety eyes watching everything, the penetrating stare through me whenever I wrote anything down. I can remember he asked her about the index offence. I couldn't tell you what the question was, but I remember that look that she gave me after. The best way I can describe it is, you know when you look at someone and then both look away, maybe out of awkwardness or social normacy? Well, it was like she didn't have any of that at all, no urge to look away and busy herself. And in that moment I realized that she wasn't just looking at me, she was challenging me. It's like they tell you never look an animal directly in the eye because it assumes that you're challenging it. I hadn't realized then, but I had just entered into a very dangerous game, and if I looked away even for a second.
What happened to her?
She transferred into open estate. Can't exactly write in a report that you just had a bad feeling.
I get it. A similar thing happened to me years ago. I was interviewing this man in prison, brutally murdered his wife, in front of the kid too. As he described him to me, why he did it, and he's telling me over and over and over again about how much he regrets it, about how much he's learned to regulate his emotions, notice his triggers, all the battlecraft he's picked up over the years. And all I'm thinking is, this guy loves hearing his own voice. He loves the idea that I'm believing everything he's saying. My report was a lot less favorable than your psychologist's was.
I told you it's a universal feeling we all get. You're being converted.
Maybe I am.
Your next research topic. You're welcome.
Speaking of, how about we discuss your future? Here. Say, if this internship were to materialize into a job, research assistant maybe? How does that sound?
That sounds brilliant.
Don't get ahead of yourself just yet, Dana. There's still a week of your internship left, and I haven't quite decided.
You're teasing me.
I wouldn't dream to. Simply gauging your interest in a full-time position here. I mean, would you be happy settling as a research assistant? You could be doing so much more.
You think I can do better than working under you?
So much better.
You flatter me.
No, Dana. I don't flatter anyone.
I don't see it as settling.
Good.
However, I want to be a researcher, not an assistant one.
Is that right?
Yes, I want to study my own work on my chosen topics.
You'll have your own lab to explore all the different biological explanations that your heart desires. Does that sound favorable?
That sounds satisfactory, but I'm not getting ahead of myself.
No, mustn't do that.
You know, in all this time, you've never asked me what my first impression of you was.
Huh. Well, you told me my eyes reminded you of your dad's.
And you've not asked about it since.
Do you want me to ask about it? Should I ask?
Are you scared? Do you think saying it out loud is going to change something?
And what if I don't want things to change? What things to stay exactly the way they are.
Unspoken.
Exactly. Have you thought about your final interview on Friday? Sure, Imogen and Ewan prepared thoroughly.
I'm ready for it.
Good. Not that I had faith.
You're looking awfully chipper. Something got you in a good mood.
You're saying I normally look depressed?
It's a sorrowful
I'm
eyes.
just excited for the interview.
Well, that's good.
You're not frightened I might do better than you?
Frightened? No, I'm amazing at interviews. I can charm anyone. It's the one good trait I got from my dad. Imogen, you should know all about it.
Oh, you're not the only one who knows how to charm someone.
Oh yes, you can charm anyone, right into bed.
Oh, well, I thank you, Ewan. But I didn't mean me. Dana here is also a charmer. She must get it from her dad.
What do you mean? Dana?
Go on, Dana, tell him about Daddy Dearest. No wonder you two get on so well with so much in common. At least Ewan here doesn't pretend to be something he's not.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No? Well, I guess it, has been 15 years since you've seen him last?
Imogen, you're being coy. It's unsettling.
Go on, Dana. Tell him. Fine. I love to be prepared for the interview, so I spent all of last night researching different cases and whatnot. And I stumbled across this very interesting article about this one man. You know, you and your dad might know him. He was this huge business tycoon. Lots of companies, multiple employees, that sort of thing. So, I think it was 2010. This man murdered his wife, brutally stabbing her over 50 times, mutilated her, tortured her.
Jeez.
Yep. And then, once he was sure she was dead, he phoned up the police, laughing while he told them.
She's dead. That bitch is dead.
Fuck! I remember reading about that. They called him the laughing murderer in all the papers. I remember when the audio of the call got released. Some older boys at school were listening to it. They asked me if I knew what murder was. Told me that he carved his name into our skin. Fucking insane.
I know, it's completely insane. But what you see, what the papers didn't report, is that there was another person in the house at the time. That's the cruelest part, Ewan. After, when they were searching the house, under the bed, they found a scared little girl who for 2 hours laid staring at her mother's dead body. Do you want to know what her name was, Ewan?
What was her name?
Dana McKay.
Dana? What the fuck? How come you never said anything?
Maybe I don't want to talk about it.
Or maybe she doesn't want to admit that her own flesh and blood is capable of something so brutal. Oh, is that it? See, at first I thought maybe Daddy Dearest still had some connections in prison you weren't too keen to discuss. Some friends in high-up places, maybe. Now I wonder if you even know where he's locked up. I bet you tell people your dad died. I would.
Okay. That's enough, Imogen. Cool off. Hey. Come on.
Were you close with your mom?
Imogen.
I bet Dad was away from work a lot and it was just you and your mom in that big empty house. Did your dad ever come home angry? Did he ever scare your mom? Did she ever try to protect you from it? Shield you? Did she ever see that in you?
No!
Oh, come on. Don't defend her, Ewan. snake of a father. When in reality, she was scared she was gonna end up like her murderous one.
Fuck you.
Oh. I can see it now, Dana. Your mom must have been so terrified that you would end up exactly like your father.
Shut up!
Did you hear her scream? Dana, did she crawl to you? Reach out for you? Come on, Dana. What was it like? Staring into her dead, cold eyes. You're mental. Unfucking hinged. I told you. This is my chance, Dana. I told you that. Whatever it takes.
Sir? Are you still there? Is anyone hurt? Do you require an ambulance, sir? Talk to me, sir. Who's hurt? Police are on their way.
Dana! You're up. Dana! How are you feeling?
Fine.
Sit. I can tell something's wrong. Talk to me.
You're so perceptive, aren't you? Always watching.
Dana,
When you look at me, I can feel you watching me, invading me. Has something changed, or have you always seen it? Look at me. Tell me.
Dana,
No, no.
stop.
No, look at me. Tell me you've seen it. You've always seen it right from the beginning.
Sit.
Those eyes, I can see it in you.
What about my eyes?
They're black.
Black?
They're cold.
Cold?
They're dead, fucking soulless.
There. Do you feel unburdened? Relief, perhaps, that you're not alone?
You know.
I know. What I can't figure out is why you didn't want me to know. Did you think it would change my opinion of you?
Yes, why wouldn't it?
Because unlike you, I believe in free will. We all have a history, Dana, some darker than others.
I thought you'd think I was unstable.
Aren't we all? That's what this determinism business has been about, hasn't it? You think you're so much closer to immorality than the rest of them. Probably in fear of feeling too much and nothing at all. Is that what he did?
What?
Was he always angry? Or did he restrain himself?
He wasn't always angry, but there was something always there, beneath the surface, clawing to get out until one day it did.
Dana. She's gone. Imogen. I sent her away. She's finished with the internship and she's never coming
She
back.
should never have told you. She had no right
Ewan.
to.
She didn't tell me.
What? I thought.
Ewan told me. Everything. Told me you were empty inside. Tell me, do you feel empty? It's captivating watching you silently debate your sanity, what you know to be true. People aren't always what you expect them to be. When I first spoke to your dad, I asked him about his little girl. Asked him if he knew she was hiding. And he said no. Not until I could smell piss and saw a puddle leaking from under the bed. You want to know what I see when I look at you? I see a scared little thing. terrified little bunny. Come out from under the bed, bunny. I'm here. I'll shield you from the world. All the things too terrifying to admit. I'll protect you, bunny.